Hey guys, it's Dwayne, CFRN. Just a short video. I want to go over what happened right at the end of the market today. Today's Friday, 9th day of August, 2013. Currently it's 4:05 p.m. Pacific time, so the markets are closed for the week. We had a lot happen this week. We had a lot of great trades, a lot of great setups. But at the end of the radio show today, I was talking with the audience. When the radio show ends, we go into what I call the after show, and that's people who have questions or want to learn a little bit. They just hang out after the radio show, and as time permits, I hang out for 30 minutes, 45, some days an hour. Some days, if I get on a roll, it turns into a couple hours, or if there's a lot of questions. Here's what we talked about at the end of the show. Here there was a double top at our weekly trading zone. Price has been pinging back and forth for a couple of days, from the top of the zone to the bottom of the zone, to the top to the bottom, to the top to the bottom, to the top to the bottom, back to the top. This is an interesting formation here. It's similar to my twin tower setup, but not the right context, really. So I didn't label it as such, but easy to see the double top here at the weekly zone. If you're new and you don't know what a zone is, we send these out to our partners every Monday morning before the market opens. And it creates like a playing field, if you will, for the upcoming week. Think of a football field, a gridiron, okay? And you advance from the 10-yard line to the 20-yard line to the 30-yard line. And in this case, from the 10 to the 20, back to the 10 to the 20. Yeah, you get it. All right. So this is where we were at the end of the show. I'm going to get rid of these lines because before I began the discussion at the end of the show, those lines weren't there. Now, when I do get the video uploaded from today's radio show, you'll be able to hear me talking about this live in real time. I'm really making this video for the benefit of those folks who were there today on the after show, because you don't need to wait for the other thing. I mean, I'm so backed up with videos and training to get uploaded. I just want to get this one out there today for you. We were on this candle right here, okay? The swing low here is 1687.75. Actually, we were on this candle. Okay, and what we were looking for, no, swing low here is 88.75. We wanted to get a couple ticks below the low of this green candle to get triggered into a trade. Now we knew that once we were triggered into a trade, we would have a potential for resistance here. Not resistance, but support. And then again here. Why, you ask? Well, when price ran down, there were eager buyers here waiting to run it back up. And as it hit the zone and reversed, there were buyers here eagerly waiting to buy it, send it back up. So we have to assume, until proven otherwise, that once price reaches this area, buyers are going to buy it. Run it up as far as they can. If it makes it to this level, the same thing. Just to give you a little idea, if we go way back to July 31st, this swing low that was put in on July 31st, that was the basis for a tweet that we had this week right here on August the 7th, a week later. Okay? We knew that if price broke this low and got below 84, that we had clear skies all the way down to 81. And that's what happened. Price broke through 84, ran to 81, and then ran right back up. You see how it just ran right back up? Now we waited a day for that trade to set up because it was a high probability trade It was good for 3 points, and I'll wait a day, any day, for a 3-point trade, because a 3-point trade can be a lot of money, depends upon how many contracts you trade. And you should only be trading one contract if you're brand new. I take that back. If you're brand new, you should be in the simulator. Once you're consistently profitable with our method, we teach you how to go live with just one contract, and we keep you live with one until you've made a grand. Then you go to 2, make another grand, go to 3. This way, you're increasing the number of contracts you trade off of money that you earned in the market, not your original seed capital. It's very important that you protect your seed. Ask any farmer. If you're going to grow your e-mini business, and I would hope that is your plan, to grow your e-mini business, you have to protect your seed. Okay? So, we teach you to grow it based on profits. But if anything ever goes awry, you've always got the seed to fall back on. And that seed is your initial opening deposit. Whatever it is you originally funded your account with, whether it's $3,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000, that's your seed. Let's protect it. Okay? And so there was this tweet, and that was all well and fine, and the market went on, and we've had tweets in other markets this week. It's been a good week. But today, I said, guys, if price can take out this swing low by 2 ticks, okay? 2 ticks. See, the swing low is 16. I'm talking about this candle right here, this green one. The swing low there is 1688.75. If we come down 2 ticks, that's 1688 and a quarter, right? And so we wanted this candle to break 88 and a quarter. It did. It pulled back up into the zone, found resistance, and then made its way down all the way to this resistance right at the close. Swing low 1685. Now, could you trade it by simply taking a break of the low? You could. What if you took a break of this low? This swing low right here on this candle. This swing low is 87.75. So if you come 2 ticks below that, you're at 87 and a quarter. That's right here. Your drawdown takes you back up to 88.75. See how either one of these scenarios could work? And that once price breaks these lows, see how it breaks this low and then buyers run it up? It starts here. We break this low, buyers run it up. We break this low, buyers run it up. We break this low, and we just ran out of day. Didn't have a chance to run this one back up. But this is an hourly chart. And you don't have to execute your trades on an hourly chart, because I was asked as we discussed this trade today on the radio show, you know, where am I going to put my stop? See, that's a lot of folks can tell you where to get into a trade. But you also need to know where to put your stop. You have to be able to manage the trade. You have to know when and where to exit with profit, where to move your stop up, that type of thing. So let's look at another way of handling this trade setup, okay? We have an idea. We have an idea in our head that as these lows get broken, okay, we want to get triggered in, and we want to trade, all right? Let's go look at our 4-tick range chart. If you've never watched us trade live in real time, you may not be familiar with our range charts. A 4-tick range chart is very much different than just a 4-tick chart. A range chart, every candle is exactly 4 ticks high. I won't go into that whole full-blown definition. If you want to learn about it, come take our free trial and we'll be happy to teach you. Our free trial really is free. You don't need a credit card or anything like that. All right. We're coming out of that weekly trading zone today. Now these times down here are Pacific. We get a bearish cross. That's step number 1. Okay? After step number 1, we need price to pull away from the green line, which we refer to as the BBC. It's the bull-bear cross line. When price is below the green line, the bears are in control. They have the ball. When price goes up above the blue line, like this over here, bulls have the ball. You'll notice this is a crude oil chart. We had a very nice trade in crude today. This is the Dow E-mini futures. This is the S&P E-mini futures. The only difference between these three charts, the symbol. As we move from market to market, we change nothing else. Any market that there is a trade setting up in that meets the qualifications of the Slingshot, we just go trade it. So we're not learning how to trade a bunch of different markets. We're just learning one trade setup that can be applied to every market. As long as it's an auction style market with people on the bid and people on the ask and price channeling back and forth, we can trade that. And we can teach you how to trade that. So we get our bearish cross. First thing we need price to pull away. See this white space here? That's price pulling away. Okay. We actually had a pull away right here, to be honest with you. But I'm hesitant to use that one because the black line here, the little step line, pulled up into the green line. So let's not use that one. It would make for a better example, but yeah, let's go real world. What do you say? Price pulls away, price pulls back. Now on the candle that touches the green line on the pullback, you got to look down here and see if the cycle is below the green line. It is. That is considered bearish divergence. If it's the same color, red, you don't need to draw any trend lines. If it's turned blue, you got to have a trend line. Got to go across the bottoms of those candles. Okay. We need to close below the trend line. Right there is the close below the trend line. So what do we do now? We sell the open of the next candle. This candle opens at 1688. We have a drawdown to 88.75. It's 3 ticks. So there's a 3-tick drawdown. Remember, close below the trend line, sell the open of the next candle. This candle opened. It opened at 1688. It goes in our favor all the way down to 87. So the trade moves 1 point in our favor. But then it goes into a drawdown. We go from being 1 point ahead to 3 ticks behind. But we risk 8 ticks on every trade. 8 ticks. We never risk more than 8 ticks on a slingshot trade. So let's see what ultimately happens here. Well, there you go. Price dropped to a low of 1685. 1685 is this low right here. This is what we were looking for price to come down to. Okay, go back to the 4-tick range. Bearish cross, price pulled away, price pulled back. Need a down close below the trend line because the cycle changed color. Sell the open of the next candle, a 3-tick drawdown, and then price drops from your entry because remember you sold the open of this candle 88, goes down to 85. 3-point profit in this trade. Now what I was talking to those who were with me in the after show today was just to simply scalp a couple points out of this thing. You know, I said, hey, just scalp a couple points. But by using the slingshot, I said, well, I really actually recommend that you use a slingshot. You can just scalp it if you want. But why not use all of the criteria to let you know that you have a high probability setup? You only have to risk 8 ticks. That's it. 8 ticks. You get a what a beautiful way to end the week. A 3-point profit. Each point in the S&P 500 pays $50 per contract. So if you're a 1 contract trader, it's 150 bucks. If you're a 10 contract trader, you can do the math. Now, at the same time this was happening in the S&P, over here in the YM, which is the Dow E-mini. Let me blow it up a little bit so you can see it. We had a bearish cross. Price pulled away. See that little space? Price pulled away from the green line, the BBC. Price pulled back to touch the BBC. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Got to go look down here and see if you have bearish divergence. In this case, you don't have it. Bearish divergence looks like this when the cycle is below the green line. In this case, over here, the cycle is above the green line. That's actually bullish divergence. So, are you telling me that I don't get to take this beautiful trade from 381 all the way down to 371? I don't get to take that trade because this doesn't line up? That's exactly what I'm telling you. High probability, 3 points. I should probably spell points correctly. There we go. 3 punnets. I'm just going to start over. 3 points profit. How about that? There we go. 3 points. Over here, this would have been a 10-point profit from 81 down to 71. But the criteria didn't line up. And so when that happens, we don't take the trade. And what if it still goes in our favor? We don't cry about any money we left on the table, because we didn't leave any money on the table because we didn't take the trade. Why didn't we take the trade? Because it didn't meet the criteria. Now those 5 steps I talked to you about, it's the same on every trade we take. In the live trading room, any trade that we take intraday, there has to be a bullish or bearish cross. Price has to pull away, price has to pull back. Once price pulls back, we then buy or sell the up or down close. Depends upon what type of trade is setting up in front of us. We use a trend line if need be. If the cycle turns color, if it goes from red to blue, then we need a trend line. If this had stayed red all the way across, we would have just sold the down close. In this particular case, it amounts to roughly the same thing, but we meticulously follow the rules. So if you're looking for a method to trade the E-mini futures that has very specific rules, where you can go down a list and go check, 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 this might work for you. If you're tired of trading methodologies that are very ambiguous and nebulous, and nobody ever really knows for sure if you're supposed to be short or you're supposed to be long, until the guru starts crowing about how he just took 12 points out of the market, and he's berating you because you didn't. What's wrong with you? Yeah, we don't roll like that. We treat everybody with dignity and respect. If you're the brand new guy, don't know the first thing in the world about trading, we're going to treat you with dignity and respect. And if you're an old hand who's been at it for 25 years and you already know everything, guess what? We're not going to bow down and kiss your feet, but we will treat you with dignity and respect. Okay? There you go. If you got questions, call me. 949-42-E-MINI. That's 949-42-E-MINI. Or send me an email, support@cfrn.net. We'll teach you how to take these trades. Now, one of the most popular trading methodologies out there, you see them sometimes on late night TV, they have the little infomercials. Their course lasts 5 days. Okay? 5 days. And the price tag's about $7 grand. Our course is 95 days. We give you the first 5 days free. Yeah, what they charge you $7 grand for, we just go ahead and give you that absolutely free. And then at the end of 5 days, after you've watched us trade real money in real time in front of real people for 5 days, and you've downloaded our platform, and you've used our proprietary indicators, and you've placed trades in the simulator to prove to yourself that this is a solid methodology and that you can actually, be profitable using it, then you make a decision whether or not you want to stick around for the other 90 days. If you decide you want to stick around for the other 90 days, then yes, there is a fee. It is a fraction of what those other folks charge. We make ourselves available to you literally around the clock during those 95 days. We're on tap via email, instant message, private meeting, and even the old-fashioned telephone. Our goal is to help you learn how to trade for a living. If you're just looking for some kind of a little gimmick that will allow you to point and click and make some money every day, we're not going to be your best option, okay? Because we're going to ask you to buckle down, roll up your sleeves, pay attention, and learn the principles of trading. Because if you learn these principles, they'll stay with you your entire life. You can transfer them from market to market to market. You can do all kinds of, because once you learn it, you own it. Oh, and the indicators, if you become a partner, you own them for life as well. Okay? There's, I believe, 10 tools, 10 proprietary tools in our toolbox. We only use 2 or 3 of them for the Slingshot trade. But over the course of your 95-day training program, we'll teach you how to use the other ones, as you desire, if you want to learn more. Some people come in, they learn how to do the Slingshot trade, they're able to grab their couple points in the first couple of hours of the day, and then they're off to do whatever it is God called them to do, whether it's ministry, whether they're traveling, whether they're building orphanages or feeding the hungry or clothing the naked, whatever it might be, visiting the sick, or just being a husband or a wife or a father. I don't mean just, that's an awful big job. Maybe you like to do volunteer work at your children's school. I don't know, but you do. You know what it is you would rather be doing with your time than working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Now, some of us have this sickness where we actually enjoy working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. But not everybody's wired that way. Most people, when they find out that they can work a few hours a day, earn a nice living, and then do other stuff, that's really what they'd rather do. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you can get a couple points every day in 2 hours and be done. I will say that as your skills improve, the possibility of that happening grows with each and every passing day. Okay? But nobody can guarantee you success. We certainly don't try, and anyone who does guarantee you success, you should be tread carefully, okay? Because no one has the ability to do that, not really. I can teach you how to play baseball, but I can't make you a baseball player. I can teach you how to trade E-mini futures, but I can't make you a trader. There are certain elements that have to come from within. discipline, focus, stick-to-itiveness. These are things that you can't buy, beg, borrow, or steal. Okay? You've got to dig deep down inside of yourself, and you've got to find those ingredients, and you've got to bring them to the table. Now, if you bring that stuff to the table, we'll bring the indicators, the methodology, and many years of experience in the markets. And between us, that's a high probability combination that you can learn how to earn a good living trading E-mini futures. But you're going to have to work. I'm not going to fool you. There's no get rich quick here. Now, it doesn't have to take 6 years like it took some of us. I say it doesn't have to take you 6 years like it took some of us. You might be able to get it done way sooner. All right? All I can suggest is that you come take the free trial and find out. All we need is your name, your email address. Click the register button. Now, spam filters are extremely overzealous these days for good reason, right? Because all the spammers. We hate spam as much as you do, so we use a double opt-in process. What does that mean? It means when you sign up, there's an automated email coming at you within seconds that says, hey, somebody using your email address and your IP address just signed up for the free trial. Was that you? You got to click a link that says, yeah, that was me. All right? I'm alerted that you want to take a free trial. I go to my computer, my iPad, my smartphone, and I personally send you an email that has the link and the password to the live trading room for the next week. I also send you all of our contact information, everybody's phone number, everybody's email address, and I send you some videos to watch over the weekend in this case, because this is a Friday afternoon. And really, downloading the platform on a Friday afternoon is a great idea. Getting the indicators installed. We're going to send you a video that shows you exactly how to do that, because that gives you all day Saturday and all day Sunday to just get familiar with the platform. And you're ready for the market to open Monday morning, and you're ready to spend your very first day in the live trading room. Now, that first day in the live trading room, wow, the room's going to be spinning, because you're seeing things you've never seen before. You're hearing terminology you've not heard before. Lots of bright colors. Just, you have to relax, okay? You're not going to pick it all up day one. Just relax and keep a list of all your questions. Now, you're allowed to ask questions during the live trading room. I'm there, Michael's there. Michael's usually doing the trading, but I'm there, and between the two of us, we'll make sure all your questions are answered. Once you get through your first day in the live trading room, we've got another hour-and-a-half training video for you to watch. After you get through your second day in the live trading room, we've got another hour-and-a-half training video for you to watch. After your third day in the live trading room, we've got a 2-hour training video for you to watch. And then the final 2 days of your free trial, you should be able to just trade right along with us in the simulator. And you don't have to trade only with us. I mean, we close the live trading room at 11:30. You got the platform, you got the indicators, you can just keep on trucking. You can trade any market you want. Soybeans, the Euro, Russell, NASDAQ, S&P, gold, crude, whatever you want. We're going to teach you one trade and one setup. And it's so hard to believe, but it is true. You're going to take that one setup and you're going to go trade any market you want with that one setup. That I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that our setup does work across all markets. If you come to the free trial, I will show you, I will personally show you exactly how that works and exactly how that happens. Now, while you're on our website signing up for the free trial, let me suggest that you go to this page right here. View live trading room results. We've made a 20 to 30 minute video every day for the last 2 years that breaks down every day in the live trading room, every single trade we took, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, we don't sweep anything under the carpet. This is the real deal. This is what trading is really like. People get stopped out. The best of the best of the best get stopped out. That's how they got to be so good, because they know how to get stopped out, not blown out. Because see, if you don't get stopped out, that's what will happen. You'll get blown out and then you'll get carried out. If you don't want to do that, if you want to learn to trade like a professional, you're in the right place. And we're happy to teach you. Also, feel free to go ahead and download our free toolbar, the CFRN E-mini toolbar. When you click it, it'll take you to this page right there. Okay. Now, this toolbar was put together between ourselves and Amazon, the company, not the jungle. Your antivirus software will probably warn you that this type of program could be harmful to your computer. You have my guarantee and the guarantee of Jeff Bezos that there's nothing in here that's going to harm your computer. No adware, badware, spamware, malware. There's nothing but goodware. And it's got everything from charts to our tweets to our 24/7 radio station to our newspaper to our daily economic reports, even the daily audio Bible. Our toolbar packs a punch. All right? And it's free. So, that's a lot for you to think about, a lot for you to do. It's Friday afternoon. I know you want to go to the lake or the beach or the mountains, and I don't blame you. So you can do that. But if you're stuck at home, here's an opportunity to learn more about CFRN and how we can help you learn to become a professional trader. Again, my name is Dwayne. You can reach me support@cfrn.net or just dial me up 949-42-E-mini. That's 949-42-E-mini. And I do hope to see you Monday morning in the live trading room.